Hello, all. Welcome to my channel on this Monday, May the 6th. Hope y'all having a great morning so far. Today, we're getting back on Say the Cat Writes a Novel, and it's called Number 10 Bad Guys Closes In. If you're never familiar with this book, I'm here to tell you, as this writer, this book breaks things down and into sections. This is what it looks like. Order your copies by Jessica Brody. And we'll sit and wait till people come in. When you come in, make sure you hit the like button. And comment, say hello. Y'all come on, where y'all at? It's gonna be good talking about Say the Cat Writes a Novel. I'm ready. I'm trying to wait for some people to come in. It's after 11:04 a.m. in my neck of the woods. What time is it where you at? Where you all are at? Sitting here drinking my second cup of coffee. Done for the day until the night, maybe. Even my cup's waiting for y'all to come in. If you like coffee, cheers to you writers out there. And then during the day, I drink my tea. Cheers if you like tea. And the section we're on is number 10, Bad Guys Closes In. We're still on certain parts and sections of the hero. We're not completely done with the hero yet. And in case y'all are behind, just have to go back and find the videos. It's got videos on this, and you catch it to get to where we are now, because I can't kind of go back. You have to catch me when I'm live, or catch me once it's loaded up and it's published out there. Just gonna sit here and wait. That's all I can do. I'm gonna let it go all the way to the end, I guess. Which it don't show it on my end. I guess that's only when you got the super chat. It'll show the red bar all the way to the end when people are still live. I like to give the shout out. People knows who they are from showing your love. And I do the same to you all. Thank you very much. I got over 5 hours of watch time yesterday. Normally I don't do a lot of filming or live streaming on the Sundays, but it was raining and I did it once we took my daughter back. She come down for her weekend and I decided to go live stream. And it was pretty fun. I had some few people to come in and get some comments. The comments are coming in more. And I think what it is, the people needs to get to know you, to know the real you, and know your why. Why do you want to create your own YouTube channel? What are you trying to tell people out there? I'm telling people I'm a writer. I'm still growing. I'm loyal. I'm confident. I believe in myself. I believe in you. Hello, Marcus Jaffa. How are you doing today? I'm waiting on some more people to come in. This video is about Say the Cat Writes a Novel. We're on number 10. And if you missed some of the sections of it, I'd apologize. But we're on number 10. And I'm hoping this will actually make sense once I go through it on with the book. You can't read it like a novel. You have to break it down in sections. And yeah, it really makes sense when you break things down, and it helps you out as a writer. Or if you want to go for screenwriting, it helps you out that way as well. It's a lot of stuff. It's like a blueprint. Excuse me. To us as writers. And I got it marked here. I was trying to pull up some notes that I jotted down about it. And it's a lot of stuff, and it can confuse you. If you can't, that's my partner leaving, waiting on them to kind of leave. They got some errands to take care of with his son. It's a lot of things to learn. It's called number 10, Bad Guys Closes In. We're still on the section about the hero. Some people says you don't really always need a hero in your character. Well, if there's a lot of young adult readers out there that wants to read things on the good guys and heroes, you'd want to put it in there. And what does it do? It provides a place for your hero to rebound after a false defeat midpoint, or a fall down after a false victory. Let me pause this a minute because it's kind of noisy. And on my notes, well, hurry back. Thanks for dropping by. But you got to stay at least 10 minutes of my live stream so I can get watch time hours. In the notes, it says, what does it do? It provides a piece of your hero to rebound after a false defeat. The midpoint or the fall down after a false victory. The midpoint, all while the internal bad guys, flaws, are closing in. So you're going to have good guys, you're going to have ones with flaws in it. And where does it go? You got 50% up to 75%, the ones that wants the flaws in with the characters. So it gives you an idea of what the bad guy closing in is. You want to have a hero in part of your character, but you want one that's going to have flaws. It's going to show action into the story. The good news is you're already gotten the youngest beat of the novel out of the way, the fun and games. The bad news is this is the second longest beat of the novel. It's the second longest beat of the novel. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Act 2 is a beast. It's more than 50% of the story. By the time you finish the midpoint and reach the bad guys close in, you think you're nearly to the end of Act 2. But then you look at how much ground you have to cover before the all is lost beat, and you may really feel like all is lost. But fear not, we're going to get through it together. All of us writers is going to figure this out together. Like the fun and games, the bad guys closes in a multi-scene beat, and it spans a fairly large chunk of pages, approximately 25% of your novel. That's 25% of your novel. But if done right, these can be some of the most exciting pages of the story. The beat itself is named after the sequence in an action movie where the bad guys regroup after having failed to enact their evil plan at the midpoint, and they come back stronger ever before, more organized and with bigger, better weapons. Well, that's all fine and dandy if you're writing a thriller. These are for the thriller type generic books. But what about the rest of us? What if we don't even have traditional bad guys in our story? What then? First of all, don't panic. And secondly, don't be fooled by the title of the beat. Just because it's called Bad Guys Close In, it doesn't mean that you need to have literal bad guys, or what I call external bad guys, in your story. It doesn't even mean that only bad things can happen in the beat. The direction of the beat is actually highly dependent on what you did with your midpoint. So if you get confused, you have any questions so far, feel free to leave them in the live feed or the comments at the end of the live chat. And now I'm going to wait. Marcos Jaba come back. Anybody else, come on in. If you hit the bell, you shouldn't miss my live stream. This book can be very confusing if you're new to it, and I'm still new to it. I had it over a month or two, and it's very confusing. You have to follow it closely. You have to ask questions, or you'll get lost in it. Get very lost. I'm waiting on more people to come in. Look like people are slow today, and this is Monday. Mondays are not my favorite days, but I figured we'd get back on Say the Cat Writes the Novels. I haven't done any more live stream recently with it, because I've been doing other projects like story time. Been working on a writing course, been working with that. Done completed one, I'm on the second one. Been done 4 already. There's like 10 in a course. I'm a little behind on a couple, but I will get them caught up. I can't always do it. If my girl's down, my time's on her. But you don't want to get behind when you start it, because you get confused and they quiz you at the end of it before you pick the next one you want to do. So I will be going back and doing my free courses, my assignments today. My partner took a day off because he had some things he had to go handle with his son, like handling his Social Security, Medicaid, and all that thing. But I'm not getting much watch time right now because no one's staying in. You got to stay in the video. I'm going to probably end it and redo it again because ain't nobody coming on. Till I see people coming in, I'll sit here and wait. Y'all come in, make sure you hit the like button when you come in and stay, and we'll get this started. Hello, whoever just come in, come back. I'm here. I'm right here. Y'all come on in. I'm waiting on some people to come in. Y'all come on back in. Just waiting on people to come in to fill up the live stream. We're working on back on Say the Cat Writes the Novel. Good morning, Daisy. You want to get in the camera and meet my turtle, Daisy? Say hi, Daisy. Say hey to Daisy. She's right here. Say hey, Prudy. Can y'all see my Daisy? Oh, it's got a glare, but she's right there. That's my terps. I got a female named Daisy and a male named Gizmo. You all come back. Somebody come in and just peeked and left. So I'm just waiting to those who come in. When you come in, make sure you hit the like button. The like button helps draw more viewers. And if you stay almost to the end or 10 minutes of it, I get watch time credits. And I'll do the same at your videos. Come on, we want to help people grow as well. Sorry for the noise. They're just now finally leaving. My partner and his son. I'm here just waiting patiently. I've been on already for 22 minutes and 40 seconds. Where's everybody at? Y'all come on in. Let's get some people rolling up on here. I can't really start this assignment, this study, this discussion until I get enough writers to come on, or just people in general to show their support, and we'll get back on Say the Cat Writes a Novel. This is where we stopped at. I got different marked places in this book from where I've went over, and I got a long ways to go. There's a lot of people ahead of me in this book. They're way ahead of me. So I'm not rushing through it. I'm going through sections of it at a time, because you can get confused and Say the Cat Writes a Novel. I love this book. It's one of my favorite writer books that I got. I have a few other ones, but they're like college books, things you do in English. And the college book was too difficult, so it's just kind of put up, stored somewhere in a container. This is new. I got this a month or two ago. Took me 4 tries ordering it, and I finally got it. So I love this book. It really comes in handy when you having weaknesses in certain parts in your writing. You want to become a better writer, a better speaker, and you got to be more confident in yourself. I always believe in you, and things will work out. I promise you, it'll come together. Keep a smile, feel good about yourself. Just waiting. Slow day. I guess Mondays are slow too, but usually Mondays people be coming on. I don't know, something come up, or they got a bad storm and their power went out. It could be many things. It's been storming on different states. We just got a lot of rain, a little bit of thunder and lightning yesterday over the weekend. And today, for now, it's beautiful. It's supposed to dry out, get up to 80 degrees. That's awesome. Probably have to do some more laundry again soon. But whoever come in is welcome back. You say hello, but I guess I'm going to redo this live stream. They tell me not to delete it because it hurts me if I delete it. But if I'm not gaining any watch time credits, it's not going to draw many views. So I have to work on my views. Thumbnails I ain't worked on last week, but I did week before. They say work on your thumbnails, but I have to have a better camera, up-to-date camera for those. Because the battery in my phone, I got to get a new battery. I'm getting an Apple phone, iPhone 5S, I think, Friday. So they should have good batteries, I hope. And maybe get it going and use it and do my thumbnails on that one. We'll just have to wait and see. Come on, guys. Where's everybody at? Come on, come on. I started at 11 o'clock. I had a reminder. 11 o'clock, there should have been a bunch of people on here. But I think I'm going to redo this one. I'm just waiting. It should, if y'all do trending, you should find me where I'm live if you know how to do the trending on your channel. I learned that a month ago. And when you go live, you type the person's name that you know that's subscribed on your channel, and you can find them and see them when they're going live. It's kind of neat. I like how that works, you know. And a lot of people seen a lot of my videos knows I'm pretty loyal with it. And that's what we want. You want to show your audiences, the people you subscribe to, how loyal you are, and you just stay loyal. And you'll get eventually more views and things. They just have to get to know who you are. Hello, Wayne. Good morning. How's your Monday? How you doing? How you doing today? I've been waiting. Somebody come in named Marcus Jabba. Just said hello and left. I don't know what all that was about. In this brand of video, we're getting back to Save the Cat Writes a Novel. I've done it a couple weeks ago and was doing other projects, so I figured we need to get back on that. And the part we on is number 10, The Bad Guys Closes In. We're still on the hero. A lot of people think, oh, we're done with that. There's a lot to it, and we're still on the beat sheet too. And what does it do? It provides a piece of your hero to rebound after a false defeat, the midpoint or the fall down after a false victory. The midpoint, all the while, is the internal bad guys. When you see that, some people think, oh, it's got to always be bad guys in your characters. It don't always have to be in bad guy. But if you want to hook the young audience and really hook them, you want to have things, they're not always the hero, perfect all the time. You want to show action, show drama with certain characters for your book or your story or however you're doing it. Well, I'm glad you're okay and doing fine. That's excellent. And we'll go back a little page because it talks about the good news is you're already gotten the longest beat out of the novel. Out of the way, the fun and games. The bad news is this is the second longest beat of the novel. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Act 2 is a beast. It's more than 50% of your story. Okay, that'd be great. We had fun with my daughter last night, didn't we? She got her some new subscribers. I showed her where to go. I think she's up to 28 now. It's a lady's channel is about helping grow people's subscribers. And she does really good. I talked about her a little bit last night. Some about her. Hello, Bestie. Good morning. How's your morning coming along? Your Monday. Good morning to you. We're back on the Save the Cat Writes a Novel. On number 10, The Bad Guys Closes In. Hopefully y'all ain't too confused from the other parts, but I did go back and done a review a few weeks ago, in case some people missed it. And go back where I was at. What does it do? It provides a place for your hero to rebound after a false defeat, the midpoint or the fall down after a false victory. The midpoint, all the while, the internal bad guys, their flaws are closing in. There's some flaws in this character. It's not always got to be a hero. The good news is you've already gotten to the longest beat of the novel. Out of the way, the fun and games. The bad news is this is the second longest beat of the novel. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Act 2 is a beast. It's more than 50% of your story. By the time you finish the midpoint and reach the bad guys closes in, you think you're nearly to the end of Act 2. But the bad guys closes in, you think you're... But then you look at how much ground you have to cover before the all is lost beat. and you may really feel like all is lost. Good deal. Because if I do, I'll back up and go back. Some people just never heard of it. They'll come in like that one guy and just walk out. I guess it happens. But he just come in and spoke and then left. I hope that ain't a troll. They wasn't rude. They did say hello. But fear not. We're going to get through it together. Like the fun and games, The Bad Guys Closes In is a multi-scene beat, and it spans a fairly large chunk of pages, approximately 25% of your novel. Wow. But if done right, these can be some of the most exciting pages of your story. That's why we break it down. You can't really rush with it. When you're trying to work on your piece and you're using this to help you through it, you still have to break it down. You have to write notes. If you don't have notes in between it, you're going to be lost all through the book. Make sure I have my notes, which I had them here. It's what I was viewing to start with on what to do. That's the notes that I wrote out. And it talks about your midpoint, how to get through the defeat of your midpoint on that one. The beat itself is named after the sequence in an action movie where the bad guys regroup after having failed to enact their evil plan or their midpoint and come back stronger, more organized, and with bigger, better weapons. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the good compliments. Thank you. Well, that's all fine and dandy if you're writing a thriller. But what about the rest of us? What if we don't even have a traditional bad guys in our story? What then? First of all, don't panic. And secondly, don't be fooled by the title of the beat. Just because it's called Bad Guys Closes In doesn't mean that you need to have a literal bad guys or what I call external bad guys in your story. It doesn't even mean that only bad things can happen in this beat. The direction of the beat is actually highly dependent on what you did with your midpoint. I haven't got to that part yet in my rough draft. I'm still, because it takes a while to figure out all your characters' good and bad, their weak points, their action behind why they did a certain thing. I'm still working on that. But like I said, a lot of other people's way ahead of me on Just Save the Cat Writes a Novel. Hold on 1 second. Be right with you. People come in, keep them in, make sure they hit the like button. Hello? Well, that's the way to do it. They call and they hang up. I guess that's one of them telemarketers we all go through at times. Back to where we was at. I'm not going to let that get me and drag me down. So it don't always have to be a bad guy. But I notice a lot of the young adult readers, like my daughter's age in their 20s or 13 and up, they want to read things as mysterious, as talking and reading things about the bad guys being bad. They want to read about heroes. They want a happy ending on some people's stories or books. And mine's got a little both. Mine's kind of iffy. They're good. They're kind of shady. They got a little shady side about them. They're witty. So once I get it done and finished, I think it's going to be a good book. I just hope one day I could hold my book in my hand, just like Kim Chance did with The Keeper. And now The Secret, that's going to be awesome, y'all. That's my dream. But I know it's going to take a while. It took her 10 years. And She was nervous all get out, but she did it. Her dream finally come true. I like reading stuff about history as well. Things I fell asleep in class, which found out I've been lied to most of my life in school. Now that I got older and, been out for years, graduated, I'm learning something different. Wait a minute, I don't remember them teaching me about this. Oh, I know why, because it wasn't the truth. Now I'm learning the truth about things. That helps a lot. If your midpoint was a false victory, your hero seemingly won. Then yes, your bad guys closes in is going to be a steady downward path to the all is lost, meaning things are getting progressively worse for your hero. And more bad things are happening with a few bouncing balls thrown in there to keep things interesting and unpredictable. Because remember, the victory at the midpoint was false. The hero didn't actually win, if y'all recall that. They didn't win. They only thought they won. So now it's time to show them and the reader just how wrong they were. This can be done with literal bad guys, like the perpetrators in Memory, the Memory Man, who started killing more and more people after the midpoint. Or it can be done by simply inflicting more bad things on your hero. See, the hero don't have to always be good. They can turn out to be good and all of a sudden turn out bad. It can change with the character. About the Civil War is your favorite. I like to read about it. Awesome. Nothing wrong with that. I love reading, period. Reading education. A lot of times my brother used to get on, you need to quit reading those fantasy made up books and novels and da-da-da. You need to read stuff as reality, the stuff that can teach you. He's right, but yet there's nothing wrong with just reading for pleasure. It helps get you an idea how to keep your flow of writing going. Helps you get an idea how to come up with characters, your own characters. So I do both. I buy books as education, as teaching, and I buy books for pleasure. This is educational. So it's not like a novel. It's a steady blueprint guide. It's educational to me and to all the writers out there that's into writing. Or if you're just starting out and wanting to learn more about it. Never give up. Stick to reading no matter how hard it is. You got to stick with it either way. Like in the Matrion. After the airlock on the hub breaks, raising the strikes for Mark, things go from bad to worse. Mark suffers from injuries. The supply probe of NASA tried to send to him explodes, and then Mark loses all communications with the Earth. It's a fairly steady downward path for Mark. On the other hand, if your midpoint was a false defeat, your hero is seemingly lost. Your bad guys closes in beat, and it's actually going to have a steady upward path. Yes, I got that. You mailed out my stuff, so hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. If I didn't get confused, or Wednesday, because I think your brother said it's going to be sent to my door. It's supposed to be raining all still kind of through the week. So I want to make sure it don't get damaged and stuff. That's great. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm happy. I'm happy. Life is getting progressively better. Things are looking up. Your hero is making great strides, improving their situation, conquering obstacles. Maybe this upside down world is not such a bad place after all. In the Grapes of Wrath, after a difficult midpoint, the Jode family's predicament starts to improve. They find a nice government camp, a vast improvement over the Hoovervilles they've been staying in, and they even find work picking peaches. Similarly, in the Hunger Games, even though Katniss is still dealing with the bad guys at the Capitol and the other tributes, things start to look better for her in the second half of Act 2. She's earning some wins in the arena. She forms an alliance with Rue, and together the two blow up the supplies of the career tributes. When the bad guys close in, is an upward path. False victories like this are often found right before the all is lost. Your hero has a small win right before everything falls apart. So it will come to Mar directly through the thing. They'll just drive up and bring it to me. Great. That's even better. I'm just so excited. Y'all don't know what this means to me, all the help y'all done. I feel so great, but at times I kind of feel bad because I want to do something good for y'all. And I know having friends is not always about buying things for someone. It's also about helping and giving. But y'all done a lot for me. Y'all really done a lot for me. And I thank you for it. Your hero has a small win right before everything falls apart. But regardless of whether your bad guys closes in, beats a downward path or an upward path, whether there are literal bad guys or just bad things are happening to the hero. There's one kind of bad guy that does exist in all stories. And that is internal bad guys. By this, I mean your hero's flaws. Those pesky things you set up all the way back in Act 1 that you promised, your theme stated that your hero would eventually deal with. Despite everything that Louisa Clark has been through, in me before you, despite trying to convince Will to enjoy his life, she still hasn't done the same for herself. She still hasn't answered the thematic question. What exactly do you want to do with your life? That's on page 22. She's still living the same unfulfilling existence that she was at the beginning. She hasn't even broken up with her incompatible boyfriend. In fact, just the opposite. She moves in with him. This is a prime example of Louisia's internal bad guys. Those flaws from Act 1 closing in and stopping her from making any of real change. She has to make a change. And that's what the bad guys close in beat is all about. No matter what strides your hero has been making in Act 2, those internal bad guys are still hard at work inside your hero's psyche, messing up relationships, sabotaging successes, destroying happiness. Because until your hero learns the theme and fixes their life the right way, those eternal bad guys are going to keep wrecking, pushing your hero toward that lowest of the low point. Welcome, my friends, to the All Is Lost. This is where we're going to be at the next go round. So I don't want to do too much at once and confuse others. We'll be on the section on number 11, All Is Lost. See, it's broke down. It's broke down in different little sections here. And I like that about that. And of course, I had to mark my page. I got all different sections marked in this book from where I started and where I left off at, so I don't lose my place. I've lost my place before. But I love this book too. It's a really lifesaver and it really helps you out as writers. It's going to come Wednesday. So all of them together is going to come Wednesday. They all coming together. Make sure I get that straight. Okay. Good deal. Got you. Daggone it. I can't wait. Why ain't Wednesday here already? It's just Monday. I can't wait. I can't wait. So what did y'all think about the section where we left off on Save the Cat? I thought it was pretty good. Where the heck is everybody at? It's Monday. They need to be in here. I guess now we can chat a little bit. Oh, I think they're back quick. I don't know what happened. But I'm just going to pause a second. I ain't going nowhere because I got to get some watch time credit. I got 5 hours in last night. So y'all hang on just a minute. Don't go nowhere. People come in, get them to hit the like button, try to keep them in at least for 10 minutes. They're going around. They might have forgot something. They got the trailer. I think they forgot something. Y'all enjoy that? And it wasn't like actually a story. It's like a study guide to help us as writers. But I enjoy it very much so. He had to go around and back up, I think, or drop the trailer off. But I enjoy it. And we're going to get on some more chatting and discussions on other things about writers in a little bit. My partner kind of overslept today. And I woke him up. I've been waking him up every day. My mind's set to, I got my own alarm clock. Oh, I got to wake him up. And they kind of overslept. But he had some important things to do. So, but I'm right here. Y'all just drill real people in. Make sure they hit the like button when they come in. But I'm right here. Maybe they forgot something. They're still out there loading something up. Is my ear red? Oh boy, it's red today. Red ears alert. Red ears alert. I like the 10 bad guys closes in. I learned 2 new term words I never heard of. Let's see if I can pronounce it. Buoyed. The wreck is often buoyed during the summer months. Means perk up, back up, or a rare in spirit. The party was buoyed by an election victory. It's an antonym. Depresses something, and slogged. I never heard of that. Through to walk or progress with a slow, heavy pace. I don't know what that would slog across the swamp. Slog through both volumes. Words I don't never heard of. I write them down, take notes on that as well. It's a lot of term words I ain't familiar with, but it helps. if I'm reading something, that word's there, I got to know what it means in case somebody else don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got 5 hours in last night. And I think day before. And there's another thing I did, starting your YouTube channel from scratch. Number 1, you got to have a good mindset. Number 2, believe in yourself. Number 3, try and solve problems for creators. 4, build your business. Keep your notes. Stay away from burnouts. Keep creating ideas and brands. Give value on your YouTube channel. Facebook Live. Share your platforms. How do you get here? Tell the why of how you got there. How did you start out at the bottom and you're growing your way up? People want to know. They want to know the secrets. Get to meet your contents under 30 seconds. Get to the point and get them hooked. Keep constantly studying and getting the right keywords in. They need to know who you are to show value. Look at your benchmarks and watches on your videos and stuff like that. I took a lot of notes on the YouTube deal. Got a lot more to still learn. Ways and ways more. I think on my assignment, I'm on issue 1 of 10, 2 of 10. I think I'm on 4 or I'm on 5 of 10. Read the reviews. No, that's a different one. Issue 310. Breaking down the generic into YA. That was the last of my course I did, and I got to get back and catch up on 2 more. There's 10 I got behind on 2. Strong female leads and romances. Yep. But I'll get it caught up, so I'll do that later on today. I'm still learning, trying to get more deeper into beta readers. Because you have to find the writers that's in the same category you in to actually get that to work. It's where they swap your stuff, they look over it, they correct each other's work, they go live together. And they draw people in on their live stream and they discuss their weaknesses, how far they got, what it was like before they become an author, when they became an author, how it made them feel, and that kind of thing. Hello there, SS1900. Okay, that might be a troll. Do you have a flexible thumb? What kind of question is that? That's kind of weird. She's doing pretty good. She's gained 28 subscribers now. I kind of helped her out with it. She was working on her story last night. I told her she needed to go and get in bed. Said you got school, so she went ahead and went to bed. But she gained 28 subscribers.
Yeah, I had school.
She's doing a lot better. And thanks to y'all helped her out and gave her some tips too.
Just a little over something.
That one that was SSL 1900, y'all need to remove or block it as a troll. They just come in and say, can you make your thumb flexible? What kind of question is that? That's trolls. You got to delete them out. I blocked them out. So y'all make sure y'all remove the SCI 1900 if you see it. That was a troll that popped in there. This troll crap, I just delete them out. I don't say hi or nothing. I just read it and delete them out.
I'll use that same up there too.
So how y'all been doing? How you been doing with your writing,
I don't blame you.
David? You done written 4 more songs. What's the title of it? I'm a country girl. Good. I'm glad you blocked it, because that's a troll there. Can you make your thumb flexible? Like, what kind of question's that? Really? That's stupid. I had to laugh at that. I'm a country gal. That was so lame. It made me laugh, but it's so lame. 2 snaps in a circle. Yeah, y'all have fun with me. I think they're ready. They gotta go to Rock Hill and get some stuff. I'm letting them go hang out a while. I think Sarah's doing pretty good, but she needs a little bit more subscribers too. I'm gonna hook her up on the same chat channel that I go on. This girl's live, like she does like 2 channels a week, I think. Love you too, y'all. Be careful. Watch for the crazy drivers that can't drive out there. And remember, always buckle up. They heading out finally. Sorry about that. I just wanted to see, and it's showing me typing, but yeah, it's too big. It needs to be further back, smaller. And the only way I can make it smaller is to drag my page and shorten the page down, but then it cuts off the chat box. So maybe I need to do it on this side. I'm learning how to drag my crap. Nobody didn't show me. I just kept messing with it and figured it out. I took a computer class. It was a 6 months course on Microsoft, Word, Excel, and it was something else. Spreadsheeting. That was years ago. And I had to learn all that, copy and paste, and attach things to the email, and how to drag your screen, move you certain windows, and all that. I aced that class. But why do I get stuck on like thumbnails? And they told me, the Video IQ told me I need my scores very low, still in the red. I need to work on my thumbnails. And these other people is crushing, they're in like the 4K something, telling me that the thumbnails are not important. It's just getting your value out there, what you're trying to sell to your audience. I'm not selling anything at the moment. And I didn't know which to believe on that. I'm just being very quiet, relaxed, and wondering if you have an invisible stream coming out of your ear. That is why they're red. I probably do. It happens when it wants to. It works when it wants to. I'm excited about my package. It's going to start turning red. Watch. I'm excited about my package. Why ain't Wednesday here, y'all? Why? Y'all snap your fingers and make Wednesday appear. so I can have it. I'll be probably carrying that book everywhere I go. Jan be like, really? You got to carry them books when we go out? So I got to study everywhere I go. Because I'm constantly writing something, And it's crazy. If you hear that noise, it's my truck. My partner's truck. We need a muffler on it. So we kind of like a little bit of noise that helps keeps the deer away. But yeah, my youngest, when she come down this weekend, wanted my red journal. I've done some videos, live stream with it. I record like nature, things about butterflies, certain birds. I record it down. And she liked it to do her story, so I let her have it. That's my phone being crazy. It acts like it wants to record everything I say. I tell them to move on. And it did. It pulled up whatever I said about birds. But now it's showing up on my charger. My phone's weird today. I got to get a battery in that one. But all goes well. I still get the Apple one. Supposed to be getting one from my partner's boss man Friday for $40. I don't know if he was on, but Wayne saw it, and I think I was asking him about it. It's an iPhone, and I'm still learning a little bit about it. I think they're probably pretty good phones. Hope it's a lot easier to figure out than an Android. But that's his right there. And I'm going to get a white one. It's white. It'll match my computer and my other phone. And it's tiny. It can fit right in my stuff, my pocketbook. But that's his. He's just trying to figure out, having problems getting it activated. It says it's unlocked. So maybe we'll go back to the straight talk. So you took up a business course and you got a business degree in it. That's awesome. So you do have a lot of experience in your belt. So that animation software, that will help me with my thumbnails, right? I like stuff about nature, different logos with different text for writers, stuff like that. I want to be able to make my own, text. There's people that design their own text, but they'll copy. It's an app. It says you can use it with your channel. It's an app. One of them I tried. I didn't like it, but it was I couldn't figure it out. Animation Maker. You could type it on here and it wouldn't work. I couldn't figure out how to get it onto my YouTube. It would go on Instagram, I think Twitter, and it was something else, another site thing I never heard of. I didn't like it. I couldn't figure it out on that one. But I will figure it, because I didn't have a book or no guide, instructions, nothing. It just says, here, you sign up to such and such, animationmaker.com. And it shows pictures. It don't have no daggone instructions or anything. I'm just kind of blind here. This ain't going to work for me. I need something that's going to teach me to step some things and then show me the guidance and pictures. I can't just go on pictures. My mind operates on with steps. Some things I could do with pictures and figure it out, but not when it comes to software and stuff. I really got to study it and look through it, read it, probably several times. But hey, as long as I eventually get it down pat, I'll be good to go. So that's awesome. How long did it take you to get a degree in that? I know they got writing stuff, but they're high. Oh my gosh, they're high. I've been researching that for years, wanting to do a writing course. It's going to help me with my grammar, punctuation, capitalization, and goodness sake, figuring out certain term words. They change all the time. Blinking banners. You're talking about the banners that blink through your thumbnails? It's like a different design. Oh, I seen one on Salsa's. Hers had like a spark through it. It's like on a big green chalkboard. And she uses that Animation Maker. I don't know how she did it unless she just uploaded it with her phone and then did it like that through a thumbnail. Oh, awesome. I can be able to learn that then. Yay. Yay. That will help me. Why ain't it Wednesday yet? I'm getting antsy, y'all. I'm getting impatient. Patience. It's just not 2 days away. But 2 days away, that's too long. That's too long. That's too long. Hurry up, Wednesday. Get here. I get too excited. Can't y'all tell? My partner come in. Why you all so glowy? I'm getting a package. He looked at his son. They looked at each other, just busted out laughing. He's like, you like a kid running out of a candy store. I said, yeah. I love books. I love packages. I started, yeah. I got all excited. I was tripping them out. Before they left, y'all better go. Yes, I think he's waiting on you. It seemed like it was later. It seemed like it was 3 o'clock, and it's not but 12:30. This day's going by slow. You can't remember what right offhand. What? How long you got the degree? How long the degree was? How many years it took? You don't remember right off? I bet you get all kind of plaques and little certificates and the actual diploma with it. That's awesome. What kind of degrees did your brother take? Did he take anything? Did he ever go to college and get a degree? Yes. I can read. If I get stuck on a word, I'm going to send you a message. I'll be blowing up your message and what the crap. Now, write this in a way where I can pronounce this word. I hate it when I can't pronounce a word. It just throws my everything I'm talking about when I'm like in the middle of reading story time. I get on a word, I was like, this ain't good. It's going to run my viewers off. I got to figure out this word. And usually I'll spell it out. And hopefully they'll know what it is. I got to be patient, I know. Daggone it. It makes me want to go eat the whole thing of strawberries. But I can't be greedy because I got to share it with my Turk babies. And Alexa's ate some too. She likes it with sugar. And I told her too much sugar is bad for her. But I can't really say nothing because I eat it with salt. But I only sprinkle a little bit. I like the way it tastes with salt. And a little bit of salt you should have in your body. As long as you don't overdo it and get too much salt. I get too much, my fingers will swell up. I'll start sweating. Like, darn, is it telling me I don't have enough sweat in my body? But that's crazy. The faster you put the salt in, when it's hot, your body sweats it back out. And I know our sweat is what keeps us cool. If we don't sweat, there's something wrong. You're on the verge of a heat stroke. So I make sure I drink a lot. I don't know for sure if I'm getting the right amount of salt in my body, but I eat it. When my feet cramp up, I'll eat a little bit of salt that helps the cramps in your feet. Or a lot of times we get it in the back of our legs. I hate that. It'll wake me up too. Like, God, I can't holler out. This hurts. I don't want to wake them up. So I'm sitting there trying to deal with the cramp, trying to make myself get up and walk it out. That didn't work too well. I collapsed. And I'd sit there and I'd try to massage it. That was the worst thing to do, trying to massage it out. It hurt, but it helped enough to where I can get up and walk the next time around. And then I finally worked it out. You got it in 2003. Oh, cool. That's been years ago. A management degree. Awesome. Was it hard? Very challenging to you? That is great. That's awesome. And what did your brother take? Did he go to school for college? Does he have any degrees or anything? Or what does he do? That is great, though. No wonder y'all so smart. I got some smart friends. If I don't know something, they'll teach me. Y'all my mentors, I'm telling you. Some of them people ask questions there like they're lost and don't know what day it is. Okay, I can tell you're not on my page. You're not into writing. I'll just ask them. So I just go back to y'all a lot of times. But I'll try to explain. I said, catch me live and you'll learn a lot, some things. If I don't know, there's going to be people in there that they can help you out with it. They got really excited then. That is awesome to have that under your belt. And if you can afford that, that's even better. Nowadays, colleges, it's up there. It's kind of high. Not only that, I mean, you can make payments and stuff and not counting the books and materials and stuff you got to have. It costs too much. The tax is just outrageous from where we're at. It's just expensive. And so when a lot of times when my friends, they take some kind of writing course, they get done, they give me what they have and I study out of theirs. Actually, my sister-in-law, my brother's girl, she went to college and had to take English 1, 2, business English. One was business English management for writers. And I'm like, don't throw them books away. I could use that. Even though it was a college level. I wasn't quite on the college level, but I got ideas and I got to take notes out of it. The things are the part that I'm familiar with and what I need help on. It's helped me out a little bit, and as the years pass, it got outdated. So don't ever throw them out. You can sell them. You can make a few bucks to your library. You can get your foot in the door in that library. If you help them out with books, you don't throw them away. They're in good condition. They'll pay you. They'll make a little percentage. You make the other half. You can get your foot in the door. You might can be a helper. Get in there and help them. Sometimes they do free giveaways. If you help them out, they'll find the ways to help you out. I love my library. I don't go like I used to, but I used to go all the time before I get out of school because I had to do a lot of projects. Stuff on history, English. Oh, man, I had to do stuff on Shakespeare. And I used to fall asleep. I said, oh, my goodness. And that's on me. I should have kept myself awake. I went to sleep because I was bored with it back then. Now it's like I want to learn about it. I got a book on him now. Him is Play Screens, one of the oldest ones. And you start a business course in January of 2002, January the 18th of 2002. Awesome. Wow, it's been a while. And you still got all your notes, I bet, on it. It's nothing wrong that make a little scrapbook. Show this is what I worked hard for. This is what I did. This was the goal dream that I completed. You share that on your channel. That also help your business grow. Let them know the weak points and let them know from where you started out until now. And look at the difference, how much you've grown. Even with your business. Your course will help get your foot in the door too on that. Gillian Perkins was talking about how she was all over the place. She was always good at keeping journals and notes, but she would misplace where she set up her goals at. So she bought this Spencer planner. You open it up, it's got places where you date it, time it. Another section's got a whole place where you do your notes. Another section is a reminder. It's for goals. She had a nice little planner and it's organized. When she learned how to use that, she started doing videos with it. How to find the right planner. How to set your goals and use this planner, such and such. And then from there, she just kept growing. And now she's into entrepreneur. I think it's part of YouTube and it's something else. She finally grew so big. She done away with work on YouTube. Now she's branching out on her own. But it's in marketing. On goals, on how to set up your first seminar, how to write for your own business, a market business. You get all kind of stuff on there. 3 years. Wow, that has been a while. Used to, they try to drag it out longer. Now they shorten it out. It's not as long as it used to be, but boy, do they still charge you an arm and a leg. I started out working with the Variety University in Charlotte. And I was trying to take the computer information system course. I did good on the reading, the writing, the formula. I did excellent. Never done the formula part in my life. Aced it, but when it got to the math part and coding, I couldn't pass it. It had to be on that level, their college level. I couldn't pass it. That was my part. That's what made me fail it. Pass everything but to the math part. And you can do it online. They send it to you direct through mail. They got a real phone number, fax, because back then they did the fax thing. Email, they got their own personal number. They got their own personal website. I went and looked it all up. It was legit. But my math is what failed me on it. I was so upset, but I looked at, hey, it's not all bad. I still passed everything else, just my math. Maybe I need to just take one course only in the math section. Oh, no. You got to be ahead where everybody's at. You got to make sure you start on their deadline when they set up. I missed one of their math deadline. You miss it, the charge goes up. They go up higher on the fees. You can get discounts if you don't miss their deadlines. That's messed up on that. But I did pass the reading, writing, part of the formula of the writing, and the English. But I didn't do good in the math. I sucked at that. Do you have a bird? Yeah, I got birds outside. Why? You hear them? And then my wind chimes outside my door. They're outside. I got my house open, aired out before it gets too hot during the day. I like fresh air. It's good to open your home up. Yeah, it was hard for your t-shirt business. Oh, I bet it is. There's a lot of things. And getting the right tools, proper tools, and getting your right colors that you're going to have to use. And then actually making it. Wow. I want to do decals. Maybe I can do another channel later on and make my own decals like this friend of ours on the marketplace. The one I showed you with Bigfoot and my fairy on. Maybe I can get in that. But do you have to go to school for that? In the decal department. I know she just started making them personally at home. I don't think she did hers, online. She's starting to do videos about it. Once she gets all her materials, she's going to be going on YouTube and doing her channel with decals. I want to do one. That's going to take a lot of work, I know. Got to have the money up, get all the materials work, and get all that done. So I had that before I even create a channel. You hear them? They're sweet, ain't they? I'm in the country. We have all kind of birds. Blue jays, cardinals. Some little teeny little black little bird that little twerps likes to sit out here in my window. He's all the time looking around. He's cute now. Awesome. Yeah, I was doing mine online also. It was called the Variety University, and it was in Charlotte. Doing good the first 6 months. When they got to that math, I couldn't click on that math. I love things to do with writing. I love things outdoors, things to do with nature. I like to write about nature. Certain sounds I hear. You can hear them far off on the property out there. You took the course for your t-shirt business. Exactly. And that's how you got it to grow more now. You learned everything you had to need to know from that course. Not really? Then how you growing so quick? I mean, I know I helped a little bit, but you're growing now. It's awesome. I'm still getting people. I'm getting your business spread out there. I hope you don't mind. I said, but if you want to know more details, you can talk to him. I give him your name that's on here. And they supposed to be getting in contact with you. It was some people on my friend's live chat, matter of fact, last night. Now, they don't speak all English. They can speak English. You can translate it. It'll take a minute. It says translate, and I have to translate it. So I don't understand what they say, but then people will they'll tag you and send other people off of that live stream or their channel, and they send it to your business. I can make them with the soft. Oh, goody. Oh, my ear's going to turn red now. Oh, boy. Seriously? I can do decals? I want to do fairies. Oh, I hope I can do fairies and roses and some little cartoon. Oh, a garden maybe. Trying to find the ones that represents the characters in my book. See, my problem is I can't draw. Maybe I can get Donald to draw it out. I give him an idea of what my character is, and he can just draw them. I don't know how that works. Kim used characters even off of Supernatural. But she didn't name it Dean. She changed the names, but she uses their their ideas, their humor, their wickedness through their behavior off of Supernatural. And I just love Lainey. She's one of my favorite characters in Keeper. I just love her. She's a bookworm just like me. That's going to be awesome, though. Oh, gosh. Why is it not Wednesday? Tell me that. Y'all need to snap your fingers and make Wednesday appear. Daggone it. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to fly by. Wednesday will be here before I know it. It's going to fly by. I just can't wait for it. Do y'all think green looks good on me for color? Or does it make me look too pale? I'm trying to figure out more colors, for my skin tone. You'd be good with that, Wayne, because you, in all that coloring and printing your t-shirt business. I need some colors and some more color ideas to wear. What colors really look good on me? Black, brown. No, brown's for fall and winter. I have a teal blue. Y'all seen me wear it a couple times. You see me in pink. I had like this kind of like a peach, kind of pink, brownish color like shirt. I don't know how that looked, but this is like green. I can't wait. I really, really want that so I could start learning and doing more of the thumbnails. I probably need to. My partner says he's got this camera. He's gonna have to remodify, and he might can make it work with the tripod he got me. But if it doesn't do video streaming or video camcording, it's not gonna work. And I have one. He has one just like mine, but don't know where his is. Mine's just misplaced at the moment. I told Donald he's got a surprise on his birthday. His birthday is the 16th this month. If I find I want to give it to him for his birthday. Even though I need that camera, he needs one worse than me because he's never had one like that. It works. It's like it's brand new, not a single scratch on it. It's an Olympus. It is a 35 millimeter. It's got video recording, video, I think live something with it. It's all different things. You can open it up. It's got the little TV screen on it. You know what I mean? The screen's kind of little though. He's like, but you might need to use that for your YouTube. I said, I'm looking on getting another one. I'm still keeping this one too because I'm still doing my practice and all with it. I love this webcam. And I ain't never getting rid of it either. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you can make decals and you don't have to take a course. With that software, you can draw on that. Oh, I can draw it and draw my own like things out with it. What about the the logos or what you call that when you're doing the text thing? I can do it with that too. Oh man, I can't wait now. You just got me all excited now. You really got me excited about this. Because I'm eager to learn about everything. It's going to help better my channel, better me as a creator. I love creating things, trying to create stuff. You have Photoshop CS6 for free. What's the CS6 stand for? Is that the software it is? It means the software? The type of software that the Photoshop has? Oh, awesome. Y'all don't know what this means to me. My ear's going to turn red. Daggone it. So I get excited, get happy, it turns red. If I'm sad or angry, my eyes will turn like a greenish color. See what color my eyes is now when I got green on. Is it still blue or green? It's got that white gold fleck just like my daughter's eyes. But hers is much bluer than mine. I know I got some of my dad's eyes. Does it still look green or blue to you? Oh, it's from a YouTuber. Awesome. Welcome back, Bestie. Welcome back. Now I'm fixing to go in there and heat me up a little something. But y'all stay right there. And I'll be right back. I was asking your brother, did this color green look right with my skin pigment? Trying to figure out other ideas what colors to wear. With my color eyes, my skin tone, and maybe you can tell me. See the color of my eyes when I have on green? They look green with green on, so it changes what I wear too. Sarah's like, oh my gosh, Mama, you got Hulk eyes. Was that good or bad? No, that's just unique. It's almost scary. Like, what are you talking about? When the sun is flooding direct in my eyes, she said it glows like on the Hulk. Like, now you trying to say I'm a Hulk? I'm turning into a monster? She's like, no, Mama, your eyes looks like that. It was tripping her out. Yes, I got it from you too. And they gave it to you. Awesome. Green, awesome. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, shorties. Y'all just hold on, and anybody, which I doubt it, but it might just be a slow day on a Monday. If anybody comes in, y'all try to hold their interest for me. I appreciate it. And make sure they hit the like button. And I'll appreciate that, you all. I'll be right with y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. I just love going live. I just love when more people. But sometimes you'll have days like that. Yeah. We'll have that on occasion. I keep trying. I don't give up. That's the main thing. We keep trying. I am back. Can't see crap without these on. Let's see. David has a cat. I don't have no cat. That's a bird. If they're cats, they're wild stray cats. We're trying to get rid of them. That's the birds y'all hearing. Hear my birds? I love the sound of birds. You heard it meow. It's probably me. Meow. Nah. You probably heard my dog. He talks like a baby. He'll try to talk to you. My bulldog. It ain't really good for me, but darn, it's so good. Yeah. I got a little bit of Irish in me. Can't you hear the Southern Belle slang? I'm a Southern Belle. Green on green looks good. I'm trying to figure out colors that matches my eyes. I took a class. It was half cooking and half like makeup and stuff like that. But some of the colors that she used was off the wall. It was so dark and real dark colors I don't feel looks good on me. I think they're a little bit lighter colors like teal, pink. We have stray cats. That's birds y'all hear. That's birds. We got stray cats. But there ain't no cat in here, I don't think. He better get out. He is. My partner don't like animals in the house. He lets me keep my turtles because they're in the thing, but he don't like loose animals in. But no, we don't have a pet cat. If there are any cats, they're strays. My partner don't like cats. He hates them. Might be bird cats. We got some weepy wills and all kind of birds. I want to get my hummingbird feeders set up. I love hummingbirds. That's my favorite bird. And red cardinal. It's birds. They're out there having their own conversation. Yes, birds. You can hear them that clear? Wow. Is it disturbing y'all? Them birds talking like that? Thank you. I appreciate that, Bestie. I think the darker colors makes me look too pale. Everybody says black looks better on you than brown. You look good in black. My brother tells me that. He wears nothing but camouflage or khaki, stuff like that. The cardigan pants with the big pockets, that's what he wears, my brother. Now, I never heard it. Daisy Bell, you was asking me about that. I never heard it. Maybe I need to listen to it. What's the name of it? Daisy Bell? It's just called Daisy Bell. Who sings it? No, I never heard of it. Old song. How old? In the 50s, 60s, 70s? I was born in 72. I'm big 46. I'm getting older. We're not getting no younger. But the saying is, the older you get, the more wiser you become. I look at it like that. Oh, it's an old song. You need to make me a personal upload video because you play guitars. Can you play it and sing it? Or get your brother to sing it? Nobody will see it but me. It can be an upload. I like to hear it from one of y'all. If it's personal through an email, that can't be the same as copying it, is it? I had to stop and think about that. But I never heard it before. I bet it is a great song. My hair. Picking on me. A bicycle built for two. Hmm. Really? I thought they say the older you get, the uglier you get. That was always a joke in my family. They say the older you get, the uglier you get. That can't be true. A funny song. Oh, awesome. I have to listen to it. I hope Salsa's doing okay. I ain't seen her in a while. I hope she's doing all right. No, you can't. Okay. That's still the same as copywriting, even through an email. And they can still figure it out. Overlook that part. All right. And I'll just listen to it. That's all. I sure will. But it doesn't look like nobody's coming in. It's already after 1 o'clock my time. Hope you all enjoyed the live stream with me today. We went over and discussed Save the Cat Writes a Novel, and we was on number 10, The Bad Boys Come In. And I was still talking about the heroes, how they can be good, they can be bad plots about them. And it doesn't mean you have to always write something bad about your hero. And stay tuned for more studying in Save the Cat Writes a Novel. And I appreciate those who have come in, spoke, and those who stayed full time when they didn't have to, but they did anyway to support me, to help me get my watch time hours in. I appreciate you. You know who you are. And if you like my video and you like the lesson and what we discussed and read over, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can still comment. If it's nothing about saying hello. Yeah, she is. She's studying to be a lawyer. That's correct. And if you watch many of my videos and you see how consistent, confident I am, and how much I believe in myself and what I do, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And any questions, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for, to grow and come closer and connect like a YouTube family. All right? Let her know that I said thumbs up to her. And hope to see her soon. Me. All right? And I hope y'all enjoy your Monday. You're doing something productive. You're inspiring someone. You're helping teach someone something, like teaching me. It's good to get that knowledge and learn everything. As we learn something new every day. It's never the same. It's something different every day that we're learning something. Sometimes we don't realize we're learning it. But you're learning something every day. I got you. You said she's studying. Yeah, that's her goal. That's her dream. I don't want to interrupt that. Do y'all have her added on your friends list? Because I went and done what Wayne said, to go under the subscribers. And you click it, all it does, it pulls up everybody I subscribed to, who subscribed to me. It don't have the ad thing on there. I went back to classic something. As he said, you had to go up under your community, your creator, and go up under there, but it didn't work. All right, you searching for Daisy Bell? Cool. That girl studies hard. I'm proud of her. She's accomplishing her goals and her dreams. Did you go to college, David? What did you take? Did you take and get any degrees? Hmm. Yeah, we do. Always something. A little bit it goes to a little discussion, trying to give time people to come in. And then sometimes we get back to the story. Or figuring out more how-tos to make it explanatory about your story. But I do appreciate y'all coming by and showing your love and support. It means a lot. Just make sure y'all hit that like button before you go. You just finished high school? That's good. A lot of people don't do that. I started off at college taking DeVry University of Charlotte. I was trying to get into computer information system. Boy, that's hard. When I got to the math, I couldn't go along with it. I couldn't learn and do the math part. I would have had that degree under my belt, but I couldn't finish the math. If I could have got past the math, I could have went on further. Passed all the English, the reading, business science. I passed it. You have to have two different types of math. Business, management 1, and business math 2. And you got to have 2 Englishes. I passed all of that part but the math. Do you ever do assignments to where you, it is if you found a legit site for it, because a lot of them are scams. Have you done any writing projects or music and got paid for it? Or do you believe 100% they're all scam with that stuff? You important to me too, both of y'all. All y'all, salsa too. You like my YouTube family and friend. You hear Jasper whining? What is it, boy? Say mama. You hear him talking to me? My bestie wants to hear you say mama. I know it. You hear him talking to me? I trained him to talk. He's cute now. Xena just wants to bark yet. Maybe it's the type of breed that he is. That's awesome. I'm proud of both of y'all. Good job. That is so awesome. I took a 6-month computer course. I tried to go to college to DeVry, but couldn't pass the math. Now I'm doing other goals. Maybe one day I could do a business on here. When I get well enough advanced, get my views. My views is what's the lowest right now. They said my title's good. My watch time's growing. But I got to work on my views on here now. Daisy Bell, a bicycle built for 2. Alright, I'm going to type that in and check that out. I don't blame you. I don't either. Thank you. I'm really proud of y'all. Y'all awesome. Smart men. I like smart men that don't judge, that likes helping people. I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm still slow with certain things on my channel, but I'll get there one day. It's going to take a while, but I will. I'll get there. And I hope y'all have a great Monday. As I said, if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. If I don't have the answer, I know the source to go to get the answer or try. If not, then just Google it and take your notes from it. And if you've seen many of my channels, you like how confident I am, how inspiring I am, and what certain brands that I do on my channel, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss other videos or live streams coming your way. Stay tuned for more. And you all come in and stay. You help me and I help you. We grow together like a YouTube family. Well, thanks, guys. Have a great Monday and God bless everyone. Bye. Y'all take care. Bestie and Wayne, keep a smile on your face.